Welcome back. Today is Monday, April 7th, 2025. This is our daily Recoup check-in. I'm Sweets, this is Sid, and we're going to be talking about what we did in the past 24 hours, what we're doing in the next 24 hours, and anything else we can jam into these 15-minute sessions. I'll get it started. For me, on Friday, we left off trying to build an instant route, a prototype that is meeting our benchmark for how fast we want new conversations to respond. This morning, I was trying to build that out more, and I gave a benchmark report to Sid on here's what production is at. Let me pull those up so that everybody's on the same page of what our benchmark was this morning. So this morning, the benchmark was production takes 11 seconds to reply on the first cold start, and then an existing chat for some reason took even longer. And then on my branch, it was taking 7 seconds and 6. So we're a little bit better, but not even a full 50% better on some of these. And then you go up to what we were judging from, which is the reasoning template from Vercel, which looks like this. And you can see when you send a message over here, you see it instantly, like less than 3 seconds later, you see a response. And so Sid said a little bit more clarity on this. Like, we want a benchmark to be from seeing reasoning streaming. I was judging it on length of time for the API. Sid adjusted it to seeing reasoning streaming, which I agree is a better benchmark. And so what I've been doing is actually taking the full reasoning template, and I've integrated it into our production app. And I am now slowly adding in functionality to get it up to parity with our chat. And so here's the latest. I have not shipped it yet, but other than the Vercel reasoning SDK, the default template, what I've added is our system prompt, and I've just added in our tools. And so if we say something like, what's the weather in Santiago, Chile? 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, less than 3 seconds, we get the reasoning back. We see the tools included. It's then going out to make that query on the tools. And so this is the reasoning chat in the Vercel template does not include tools. So you'll never have this example. But now you can see we got that tool response. In your opinion, Sid, this is where I'll stop. Does this still feel like it's meeting our benchmark, or after adding the tools, does this feel like it's drastically slower?
No, it's still meeting our benchmark. I think the only thing that's missing, but this is probably either a separate PR, which is just adding that UI to show what tool it's grabbing so that it doesn't seem like it broke.
Is that something that exists in prod right now, or is that an additional feature we've been talking about to show like those components?
I think it's an additional feature to show the components. I don't think we can see that currently. I think we originally had the thinking UI.
Yeah, You're saying when it's, but who are the top musicians in the world today? So we get the initial reasoning, and now when it's doing the tool call, it's not telling you that it's thinking. So you're saying we're missing a spinner here.
Exactly. We're missing something that says it's not broken.
Copy. That is a good addition that I do not have in my list. So let me add that. Thinking during tool call. Thinking.
Yeah, and thinking. If it's easy to add the thinking, then add the thinking. How much more difficult is it to just add the actual tool call, or like? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever is easiest, but yeah, just something so it seems like it's not broken.
So I'm just slowly working in keeping this chat at benchmark time for the response, and then adding in features until we get up to parity. And the goal is to get, I want to say as fast as possible, but we want to make this right. Get this up to parity so that this replaces our normal chat route, so that all of our chats are just way faster. That's my current task. And with that, I'll toss it over to Sid for his update.
All right, awesome. Yeah, it's already much better, much faster. So yeah, 1,000% better. What am I doing this week or this morning? I have been focused on onboarding. So I've added all of the artist accounts to everybody's trial accounts in 1RPM, Black Flag, Good Talk. I'm doing Big Ass Kids right now, and then icon breaking I need to dive into a little bit more because he actually has a lot of artists. Something I realized is it's not easy in the database to find out who the artist is unless you have a better way, and I'm just missing it. So maybe we can go into that. And then that's what I've been focused on this morning. And I also, at the same time this morning, have been working on a I'll actually share it. Where is it? Entire screen. I'm working on a dashboard for user conversations, and I'm just going to use I'm using the founder dashboard for now, where on the founder dashboard that we currently have, you'll be able to click conversations, and then it'll load all of the rooms, and you'll be able to search by the email or artist, and then it'll just show you the conversation from that room, so that we can at least have a quick and easy way to identify issues. Because something that's really cool is as I've been going in through the Spotify or through the Superbase stuff, I'm just realizing like there's so much gold in here, Sweets. Like I went through here. This is Jackson from Hume, who signed up, started to do some analysis on March 20th. And going into this room, where is it? And you can like walk up. I sorted it by that room, and then by updated at, and like you can. It's hard to read here, so I want to make it much easier to read. But you can go through and see like, can you not track these metrics? How do I connect my account so Riku can analyze this data? How do I connect my Spotify? Like he's telling us what he wants the tool to do. So I just want to get this in a place where we can easily read it and organize it and make better product decisions. So I'm working on that and then the onboarding, and that's been my morning.
Love that. Tell me what is your process to look up artists?
That is the next question I was going to have. So right now, I've been going to find. Okay, so actually, let me show you. Okay, cool. Let's just take this. This is icon breaking. This is keys. So I'll go here. I'll go account ID is here. Apply the filter, and here's all of keys as artists. How do I find out what artist this is?
Why are you trying to find out what artist that is?
Because I also have City Limits and another artist in my account that I created a knowledge base for. I scraped. And so I don't know if I should delete his artists and replace them with the new updated artists that I just added. I don't know. I also don't know, like, does he have multiple of the same artists that he just ran? Like, I just kind of try to get a better idea of what his account, what he sees in his account, and what he did.
Try double clicking on artist ID or on the arrow on the cell.
Where, right here?
Yeah.
This.
Can you scroll to see the name? Jack Ross.
Oh, perfect.
Is that simple enough, or
Okay, so
did you already know that?
Yeah. See, okay, this is good though. So, and then he has another Jack Ross here, and then he has another City Limits, City.
So he has multiple limits. You're right.
Yeah. So
which is a problem he said himself, right? He said he's got multiple of the same.
Yeah. Multiple of the same, and I'm trying to figure out how to organize this for him. In an ideal world, I'm able to set up his account so it like he opens it up and it has his two artists and all of his conversations, and everything's kind of organized for him. But it might be a little more difficult than I anticipated.
Yeah. The conversation part will be the hardest. To get his artists, I would just delete all of them except one record of each of the artists, preferably the same one that's linked to your account, so you can help it out. but then the linking of the conversations is going to be the challenging part. The conversations will continue to show up in his account because, again, conversations are associated with a human, not an artist. The only time it wouldn't is if he selects an active artist and then it filters the combos. But I don't think you've shipped the PR that would filter it based off of active artist. So if you delete all these, it should not impact his recent chats at all.
I think we did ship that. Let me see. Oh,
It would be in chat.recoupable.com. Check out your recent chats and then try clicking an artist to see if your recent chats change. My hypothesis is they will not because that has not been shipped.
They do. I did ship it.
Show me. Let's check out a different artist.
Chill Pill. This first one is Pink Panther. Mom Bro. No chats. Ricky.
In that case, yeah, you'll need to. If you want them to show up, you will need to change the artist ID to your new artist IDs for all of those chats. It will not be an easy process. This is not something we want.
Yeah.
Product, right?
It's okay.
It's like a one-off case of something you're trying to do.
Correct. Yeah. So I think this is okay. I can work with him on just setting up his thing more manually with him because he's a power user anyways. So like if I can start fresh with him and then get granular on what conversations he's missing, I can add those manually.
Does that answer your blocker of not easy to determine artist?
Yeah, much easier. I thought it was much harder than that, but it's just a scroll. All right, cool. Let me come back to you. Here I am.
Sweet. Anything else you want to chat about before we bounce?
Yes. The one thing I wanted to ask you is you seem to have a good communication with Steph. So instead of me pinging her every day this week, would it be smarter if you say, hey, you hit up Steph and say, hey, all of your accounts should be in your Recoup account. Can we set up a call to walk her through it and preferably like set it up towards the end of the week?
I'll have you watch my over my shoulder, tell me what to write. I will send it and then we will wrap up. I do not like sales. It is not something I value doing in my own time. I will do it with you looking over my shoulder.
Thank you.
Jesse's still trying to help me out with the hack.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You would like me to say, hey, Steph.
All your artists should be in your Recoup account. Would love to set up a call to walk you through how to use it when you're free.
Call to action question.
I'm sorry, say that again. What did you say?
Question. So far, there's no question. There's no reason for her to respond.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't see with our blocks. Are you free this Friday?
Can you see now or no?
Oh, wait. I would love to set up a call to walk you through how to use it. Period. When are you free?
That good?
Perfect. Yep. Thank you.
All right, everybody. This has been Monday's check-in for April 7th. If you made it this far, give us a like and a